Y'all know what the fuck it is. Ego Lowry is back. I just got back. I went to see Bad Boys 3. I enjoyed it. I was kind of worried, like, because that's my series. I like Bad Boys 1 and 2 so much. Hey. So I didn't know, I didn't know how it'd be, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was entertaining. They switched a couple things up. I can't give too much of the plot, because there's some spoilers in there. So I'm not going to spoil it for y'all. But go watch that. Go check that out. I enjoyed it. The women in the movie were fine. Now the Mike Lowry of boxing is back. Now that's how you're supposed to shoot. That's how you shoot. Yeah. Now this how you supposed to stream. What up to Mactown? Sacktown, we don't back down. Pack rounds. Man, I'm back round, about to pack round in Sacktown and Mactown. Shout out to 916. We up in this thing, bruh, NorCal all day. F the Niners, though, we gonna see. Super Bowl goals. YouTube sent me 2 notifications. What's up, Boxing Ego? Damn, I'm reading 2 different comments. My bad. That's more than all last week. We back. Yeah, shout out to Macramento 916 up in this. Yeah, I like Bad Boys 3. Another reason I didn't know is because the different director. But the director from the first 2 made a little quick cameo in the fight. I mean, in the movie. See, I be thinking about fights all the time. I be saying the wrong shit. Even during sex, I be using boxing terms and shit. You smash a chick. Yeah, how many rounds you want? I be like, let's get ready to rumble. You ever do that? Like when you just something's on your mind so much it like becomes your life. Motherfuckers can't even smash chicks without talking boxing and shit. I be like, yeah, I'm the fucking A-side, huh? Yeah, I'm the motherfucking. I be like, I'm on my Wesley Pipe shit, bro. What? Yeah, I'm the motherfucking A-side. The motherfucking A-side. I'm that A-side. I be doing that A-side talk. I'm the A-side. Young A-side. I'm like Zach Morris at Bayside. I don't let nothing fall by the wayside. Oh my gosh. I said, I'm the A-side. Like Zach Morris at Bayside. I don't let it fall by the wayside. Let's get it. I'm ready. I've been having a great year so far. Canelo is, man, this man is a stipulation god. Yeah, shout out to the chat. He the stipulation guy with that red hair. Where he at? Listen, we gonna have fun with this one. Eddie Hearn. We gonna have fun. Smash the like button. We just warming up that mic. Hey, Jose, let me know when you see the movie Bad Boys 3. I want to go. That shit make me want to go back to Miami until you actually get to Miami and they be having hurricanes and shit. Miami, every movie, they got Miami looking like raw. Florida got weird shit that happen all the time, and it's super humid. But I've been to Miami. It's fun. Miami's definitely fun. Hey, we gonna cook it. We gonna cook it, Empire, just like Cookie. Yeah, let's get it. Oh, Renee, what's up? Renee out of Mexico. Shout out to Renee out of Mexico. They say ego, I'm next to blow. I be gassing like Texaco. All right, let me know, Jose. Enjoy. Ego's Army, we still the strongest. Hey, this new media shit, it's just my job. Thank you to each and every one for supporting the channel. That's all I can say is from the bottom of my heart, thank you, thank you, thank you. You make my life so much easier. And it's because of us, new media. I really believe that. Like, the things that are going on in the game, people can't just say whatever. Like, you could say whatever. I'm not saying like I'm finna bogart and control what people say, but it makes it harder and harder to get away with because we have a paper trail for everything. I can't wait to talk about this Eddie Hearn's situation with Jamal Charlo. I know for a fact. Y'all ready to talk? I said, hey, y'all ready? Y'all ready to talk? I'm about to get in my bag. I'm about to get in my bag like a magician. All right, fuck it. We gonna talk. We're gonna talk this talk. I know Cursor ready because he be laughing at y'all dumbasses. Shout out to my homie Cursor, bro. Man, we got the game on lock, under lock and key. Chastity belt. Man, I'm 5,002 and 0. Chastity belt. Bro, let's get it. I got bars. I am not playing with him. Old media getting stomped. They getting stomped out, man. Smash the like button if you guys could. Again, I just got back. I went to see Bad Boys 2. Enjoyed myself thoroughly. Shout out to Martin. Shout out to Will. See, I'm a bad boy like Martin and Will. I show you what you've been missing, like the kids on a carton of milk. Look. Shout out to Fabulous for that bar. All right. So, new media, man. Y'all make my job so much easier. I can't even describe it. And all you have to do is just pay attention. Pay attention to the names, faces, players. Look at the names, profile pics of the people doing the most hating. So, Eddie Hearn, you guys heard recently he had, been in the video. Said he had done some massive risk, massive offer to Charlo. Right? That's what we supposed to be going off of. That's what we supposed to listen. I'm trying to pull it up in the meantime, in between time. This shit is crazy. I'm about to catch me a body real quick. Hold on. Let me catch that body. What blows like a 12 gauge shotty. Hold on. This shit is getting insane, man. This is getting absolutely insane in the membrane. Insane. Hold on, yo. I gotta catch me a body. Let me get some. Hold on, yo. Oh, gosh. Why is it so hella big? What the fuck? All right. So, this is funny. Eddie Hearn. Hold on. Now y'all gotta listen to this one. Listen. Oh my gosh, how did I get here? I thought I clicked on the right one. This is tripping. Smash the like button. We about to cook it up. Yo, I keep hitting. What the fuck? I swear I'm hitting the other one and it keep pulling up the wrong one. Yo, this is making me so angry. Look, I'm clicking on the right one and it's pulling up the wrong. There, okay. I'm about to go ham. All right. Eddie Hearn, quote, I've made Jermall Charlo an offer to fight Demetrius Andrade 2 to 3 times as much as he's ever made. Can't get a reply. He says, I can't get a reply. You've got this guy who works for PBC, Tim Smith, going, I don't know who's making offers to. I've got it in my phone, talking to him on Instagram. All right. Let's hit up the Boxing Ego Lab, Forensic Files, First 48. Eddie Hearn says a lot, so you have to learn to sift through unnecessary things that he's saying, like about numbers and money and stuff like that, and just look at and interpret what he said. Do you feel me? Can you feel me? I said I'm doing what I gotta do. Yeah, we about to do this Forensic File. Let's break this down, and I said this in my video, but in case you missed it, let's just analyze what he said, what he's being quoted as saying. He got to stop, bro. All right. You guys see, this is quote, I've made Charlo an offer to fight, right? That's all you need to know. Can't get a reply. You guys literally see a direct quote that can be found in this interview. Made Charlo an offer to fight Andrade, can't get a reply. By the end of what he's saying, he says, I have it on my phone talking to him on Instagram. How are you talking to somebody if they won't reply? Please let me know. Right there, that don't even make sense. You said that's like me saying, "Oh, I slid in this chick's DM and she won't reply," and then I say I'm talking to her. Something's wrong with that picture. Either you slid in the DM and got a response, or you slid in the DM and got left on red. Which one is it? Oh my God. Call me Young Forensic Files. We got this. Bro, I don't know what type of crime they doing in the UK, but if you are from the UK and you operate like Eddie Hearn, Dillian White, AJ and them, don't come to America because you're going to be booked in no time if you're doing dirt. So what I mean is don't come to America doing dirt, because with these types of lies and whatnot, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in somebody's jail, because these are like obviously flagrant offenses, and you lose credibility when you contradict yourself in the same breath. He says, I offered him all this money, more money than he's ever made, which I'll get to, and I can't get a reply. But then he said he's talking to him. That right there, the whole UK should be questioning. Bro, listen, I don't care about the UK. I don't care about America. I care about the truth. I don't want you representing new media or America if you're going to make us look bad. My preference. I don't understand how the UK continues to go with it, because I definitely don't see Americans falling for this Eddie Hearn charade. But I don't understand how the UK is even co-signing it when these aren't my words. How you going to get mad at me for talking about what someone else said? Indeed, these are your words. You got to structure what you were trying to say. Listen, anybody could take any of I got volumes and anthologies of work on a digital platform that records me. I really don't care if somebody quotes me verbatim. Anything that I said, I meant. So you can write down, you can make articles with me quoting what I said. I don't care. But some people should. The most dangerous thing in this world of new media and digital mob is a camera and a microphone. And they fell for the mousetrap. You heard? They fall for the mousetrap every time. He just said I can't get a reply, and Eddie Hearn, he really acts like a spoiled child. You could tell he came from money. He acts like how dare you not take the offer? Bro, not everyone's motivated by money only. Getting a lot of money, that's cool. I just seen a fucked up video with Delonte West. He had a lot of money. They said he got $16-18 million in his career. The man looks like he's doing bad right now. So prayers up to Delonte West. I hope he gets to fight those demons. Money is not everything, because there's been tons of celebrities that have come and money has come and gone. Money is not everything. Obviously, you need it for your business, your brand, blah, 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 blah. But, just offering somebody. Yeah, that Delonte West situation that's rough. I'm just fortunate that, I have the upbringing and, I guess the wherewithal and stuff, and my parents and good role models, older brothers, good role model, my pops, having a father in my life, my mom, my sister, everybody, all my supporters. So I don't know. I've done some bad shit, but drugs was never one of them. So I can't relate to it, but my heart goes out to that situation. Anyway, Eddie Hearn looks horrible, bro. This is like old school Top Rank Bob Arum stuff, like when Pacquiao and Mayweather weren't fighting, and Eddie Hearn's playing the same tricks from 2001, 2008, and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Like the double talk. It sounds asinine. It sounds really bad. You said I offered Charlo so much money and he can't get a reply. And then you're blabbing to the internet and the media because you know that you got guys in pocket and moles and, you know, people. Bro, just put this into perspective. Eddie Hearn admits that he pays certain people on media and accommodates them to cover his event. He said this. These aren't ego speculations. I don't care. I'm a man. Like I fund myself. That's cool. You don't hear me complaining. So I ain't worried about it. So I never got into people's business or who was paying. I don't really give a fuck because it don't change. I don't care what people are doing. But when you bring it up, you make it a point of, a point to examine and a point to talk about. Beyond that, I didn't really care. But you said it, right? Chris Mannix who works with DAZN, a reporter with DAZN. Look, somebody tagged me. He said, "Hey, ego." He said, "Hey." Oh, they trying to roast me. He said, "Hey, clown ego, look at this." Bro, I'm about to bury all you motherfuckers, bro. He says, "Hey, clown, boxing ego." Hold on, let me block this fool, bro. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. Watch, let me block him real quick. Bro, y'all ain't gonna waste my time. Time is money. Don't be tweet me, call me no clown when you can't defy these points I'm making. Anywho, old media, bro, they getting chewed up. Garbage disposal. Chris Mannix of DAZN says Eddie Hearn's offer to Jermall Charlo to fight Andrade in May is very real. Offer in the neighborhood. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. These are the games, people. Okay, Eddie Hearn said a massive offer, 2 to 3 times more. Is it 2 times more than he's ever made, or is it 3? Then he said it was over $7 million. Now it's in the neighborhood of $7 million. Bro, yeah, I know motherfuckers is responding to what I do, but respond to this. Eddie Hearn's offer to Jermall Charlo to fight Andrade in May is very real. Offer in the neighborhood. Now it's in the neighborhood. Before it was over $7 million, 2 to 3 times more. Now it's over. It's over that. And it was delivered directly to Jermall Charlo. Hearn made it clear it could be a one-off fight, or if Charlo is interested, the start of a multi-fight deal. Bruh, get this shit out of new media's orbit. Listen. Why would Charlo be interested in a multi-fight deal? Let's just start there. Bro, I am about to cook all of you. Get ready. I'm about to have a cookout with all of old media. All right. Smash the like button. All right, look. Why would Charlo, let's start there, because I'm about to cook all of you. Why would Jermall Charlo, what is the benefit to sign to DAZN? Why would Charlo want a multi-fight deal with DAZN currently? Can anybody, bro, step up and get destroyed like your pops used to, bro? Step up in the hot seat and explain to me what you see as the benefit in January 2020 for a multi-fight deal to be signed by Jermall Charlo. Listen, I need answers. You will automatically be drafted into the Academy of Hot Seats, and I need to know that. He said Hearn is desperate. I know. Bro, why? Give me one good reason that seems logical and realistic why Charlo would sign a multi-fight deal. Him and his brother have been promoted through Premier Boxing Champions. They have they're on 2 networks. Jermall Charlo has fought on Fox. He opened it. As part of the new Fox deal, the very first fight that I went to and covered in New York, Cali Boy, that was on Fox was Jermell and Jamal. So he's been on Fox, he's been on Showtime. Fox definitely has done a great job, but even Showtime and CBS, that's the parent company, CBS has a partnership, and that's the parent company to Showtime. They have a partnership with Turner. Turner has TNT. During multiple basketball games, they just promoted a Showtime fight, Danny Garcia, on the Lakers game. You know, the Lakers doing one of the best teams in the league right now. They're showing Showtime fights in between because there's some kind of CBS basketball joint partnership. DAZN has not promoted, in my opinion, thoroughly. Block Cristobal. Look at the names, faces, and profile pictures of the people doing the most hating. Block them. All right, anybody? Why would Charlo sign a multi-fight deal? Give me one good reason. In the words of Backstreet Boys, tell me why. Why would he? He has 2 networks that are actually on TV that, depending on what PBC decides, where they decide to place him, they've been placing his brother on Fox. His brother and Tony Harrison did $2 million plus with the Tony Harrison rematch, and they did a face-off and stuff like that. Showtime, they should amp up their schedule, but I'm not worried about it because they have the power to do it. And like I said, Danny Garcia is already on there. Tank's supposed to be fighting pay-per-view. Floyd's talking about coming back. So Showtime, I think they'll be solid and be right back in there. And they just have to amp up the schedule because the first year for Fox, they gave a lot of the great fights to Fox. But it's still under the same umbrella, so they have leverage. Why go to DAZN and YouTubers are getting promoted better than actual fighters? I mean, let me know that. The homie Renee said to save DAZN, LOL. That's what I'm saying. So that's one thing. Why would he go to DAZN for a multi-fight deal? But then they said a one-off. Why would he go to DAZN in general? Do you understand? And this is no malice to the fighters. I fuck with Demetrius Andrade. I've always given him props for his skill set. But I knew about Demetrius Andrade well before the Charlos came into the picture. But guess what? His old promoter, as well as his new promoter, Eddie Hearn, and even before that, he has never been promoted to become the thing in boxing. At one point, back when he was fighting Vanes Martirosyan, people were like, "Oh shit, this is the man." He's a skillful Olympian, and everybody was watching him. But through being with the smaller promoter at the time and pulling out of Jermell Charlo fight and not being able to get a lot of fights, or certain fights not manifesting, HBO didn't really promote him as like the real star. He never really got the true exposure he needed. Meanwhile, Charlos were branded by PBC, and over the years, they've strengthened their brand. Like if I say Lions Only, you know who that's attached to, Jermell and Jamal. You know who started it. They have their own LLC, Lions Only Promotions. They've been on bigger cards. They've done better viewership numbers, right? You could see them going the way of pay-per-view if they get the right opponent, right? You can't say that for Andrade. He's fighting the types of fights because whatever leverage that Hearn has, he's only getting them guys like Artur Akov. Before that it was Alantez Fox and Jack Kukale, and then right now Selesky, right now Keeler, guys like that. So those aren't gonna. It's like similar to Crawford in the sense of they could be dangerous foes, but nobody knows. Bars. I said they could be dangerous foes, but nobody knows. I'm not referring to myself when I'm saying this. I'm talking about casual fans because, in my opinion, I feel I tend to know a bit more about boxing and the who's who from covering boxing, and from watching it and being a part of the industry. But not everyone's going to be as thorough. People have other sports they like, kids, jobs, So these guys like that Andrade's fighting, he's not going to get maximum credit for because they've never been branded as anything special. Despite if they have some skill set, they're just not known. The biggest and best fights were when everybody is aware of both people fighting. Period. There's no other simple way for me to put it. George Foreman and Muhammad Ali. Big fight because everyone knew George Foreman was coming. They're like, damn, this dude is denting the heavy bag. This dude hits like a pile of bricks, like a ton of bricks, blah, blah, blah. And we all knew who Muhammad Ali was, vivacious, outspoken, etc. Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao. These are the things that make big fights, big events. Andrade will never get to the Mount Everest of boxing fighting Artur Akov and Selesky after Jacobs beat him. After he got dropped by Gabe Rosado in a fight he was winning. It's just what it is. So, with all that being said, Charlo is the A side in this equation. Popularity and numbers show you that. Probably even fight purses. So why would Charlo even go to DAZN at all? Why would he go for multi-fights? These things need to be answered. Charlo just posted 2 days ago, I got a fight date. Bro, he's not worried about Andrade because they're keeping him active and he knows he's going to get a big fight. Kevin Slims, $5. If you were a boxer and got seriously injured during a fight, would you rather be with Heyman or Eddie Hearn? I don't really care about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to your question, but, little stuff like that. I mean, that's like gossipy, like he said, she said. I don't care about these what-if scenarios. All I know in the here and now is the stuff I'm telling you right now. And we cooking it up. I'm cooking it right in front of you. Benny Hannes. Oh, media, they're going to be some fucking Ghanas fucking with me, bro. I said I'm cooking it in front of you. Benny Hannes. Oh, my gosh. They been a Ghana. Hit you with a blowgun like a been Ghana. Man, come on, bro. So, anyway, Charles is A-side. He don't have to do whatever the fuck Eddie Hearn talk about. That's just the simplistics of it. And I just explained that. Beyond all that, let's unpack what he said. Why would you send, Eddie Hearn, listen, there's pictures of Frank Bruno back when he was fighting like Mike Tyson and shit like that. And Eddie Hearn's in his locker room because his dad was a promoter. So young Eddie Hearn with the little bowl cut, right, in the locker room at a boxing event because he's always been around the industry. Eddie Hearn has even worked with Al Heyman and others like Bob Arum to make Oscar Rivas, Dillian White. That was the top-ranked deal. Maurice Hooker, his fighter, versus Jose Ramirez, another top-ranked fighter. They worked with Heyman to make and bring you Andy Ruiz twice. Why the fuck would Eddie Hearn be sending offers through Instagram, IG, to the fighter directly and then blabbing to the internet that he made a deal, and then explain that he never got a reply? Wow. I mean, come on, bro. Everybody in the game knows that's not how a fight gets done. Eddie Hearn is getting ran out of America for sure. Just look at the movement. Like, bro, that's not how you conduct business. He knows that. So if he wants to fight Andy Ruiz and make the rematch for Joshua, he's just going to hit up Ruiz's inbox. Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. And the other thing, we're talking about social media. Some of these athletes, they don't even run their social media. So you're putting look how unprofessional this is. You're putting sensitive data that is specific to the fighter and that fighter's girlfriend, that fighter, if it's a girl, their boyfriend or their girlfriend or whoever, or just a bag boy, all them people will be up in your business because you just sent some legit contracted offer through inbox. Come on, bro. This is not like popping at a chick level things. Like you see a Instagram honey and you slide into DM. Bro, this man has lost it. He is, what they say in the UK, he has lost the plot. Come on, bro. This man has lost the plot. The desperation is next level at this point. Everybody in the game knows that's not no way to make no shit happen. Like, all right, if I want to go apply to a fight and get credentials, there's a process. I have to go to the PR people's website, send a cover letter, whatever. I'm not just finna slide in Kelly Swanson inbox like, yeah, let me in the fight, Evan Korn, Top Rank, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just gonna slide in Christina Poncher's DM or somebody. Man, can I get some credentials? I got these cheeseburgers, bro. Come on, bro. There's a process. Everybody knows that. Come on, bro. If I need to cover a Top Rank fight, I go to Top Rank. I don't go to Tim Bradley fucking Instagram. Get me in, dog. Come on, Tim. Like, that's not how real business is conducted on any level. He said I got a job at Amazon because I DM'd Jeff Bezos. You lying. Or he paying you pesos. Or you being sarcastic or something. So anyway, bro, the more he talks, the worse it gets. The worse it gets. You slid in the man DM that you don't even know if it's him to offer up like official business. Like this is offer up. Oh my God, bars. I said, you sending contracts and you offer up some official business like this is offer up. Like you just slide in. It's not how it's conducted. And beyond this, there's other aspects of a fight when you have two different networks and platforms and all that would be above a fighter's pay grade. Charlo can't facilitate if it goes on Showtime or Fox. Those relationships, I'm assuming, are made with Al Heyman and the networks and maybe Tom Browns and people like that. They're the ones to contact. You think the Barclays deal with Charlo directly or Adrian Broner? Look at how Adrian Broner, man, AB, imagine Adrian Broner trying to rent the Barclays for his fight and stage it himself. Man, they giving me a hassle. AB ain't Barclays. Like, bro, this motherfucker wouldn't be on the phone facility. He a fighter. You don't have to facilitate. Ain't Barclays. Ain't gonna budge. Bro, the fucking Broner trying to, man, come on, bro. That's why would you even contact the fighter? The fighter's job is to train and get ready unless you like next level fighter like Mayweather or Canelo where maybe you have some authority in your career. Conor McGregor maybe, someone like that. But come on, bro. That shit is thirsty. Like I said, there'd be things above Charlo's pay grade that he can't facilitate. Because, okay, what if he wants to put on Showtime, but they got a debut for Monique has a new comedy special, so they can't do it on that particular date. Shut the fuck up, bro. Block him. Jonathan Guy, they hate y'all donate. That's the same as a donation. Bow. Jonathan Guy, forget about it. Everybody get some claps for Jonathan Guy. Listen, I love it. All I do is talk boxing. Motherfuckers is mad. They hate. They can keep doing that. We're going to get this money. Anyway, that is not any type of way that official business, and appreciate y'all for leaving them claps. That is not the way that official business would be conducted. And you know what the funny thing is? Eddie Hearn knows this. You know how I know he knows this? Because he said this. He said stuff. You always hear people, promoters, and Eddie Hearn himself. He's like, oh, Deontay Wilder, he's trying to argue a fight over social media. That's not the way the fight gets done. So when Wilder was going on radio shows and, Twitter, kicking Joshua when he lost, saying whatever, Eddie Hearn all of a sudden, he's angelic. And he's like, that's not the way the fight gets made. Wasn't it Eddie Hearn who said during the Wilder Joshua Chronicles that he needed more than an email? He needed more than an email. All they did is some guy from Alabama sent me an email and it was unprofessional. Didn't he say that to Wilder? See, Eddie Hearn's getting run out of America. Don't be surprised if you start seeing more and more of his announcements on some UK shit. He ridiculed Deontay Wilder and said just some guy from Alabama sent us an email and it was weird. But now he's sliding in people's DM, even though he said that wasn't the proper protocol. Like, I could get a fighter. The fighter sent something to another fight, but Eddie Hearn ain't the fighter. He a promoter. So I can understand a fighter trying to, they just a fighter. He just want to fight. I could picture Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis trying to set up sparring. They just fighters. So, they might try to set up their own shit, whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Eddie Hearn ain't the fighter. He a promoter. So if anyone knows the business, shouldn't it be the person behind the business, the promoter? So he knows better than that. And that's horrible. But Eddie Hearn, like I said, he's literally like the UK Trump. He's like a kid who came from money. And as a result, he don't like to be turned down. He don't like to be shot down. He has to retaliate. Like when Fight Hype did that interview or the article saying he bought media, he interviewed about it. Someone asked him about it. He's like, yeah, I'm going to buy more people just to spite them. All right, keep doing that. Keep doing all that in America. I don't know about the UK. That's your land. But good luck being a success in America, doing all that extra stuff. He's not respecting any type of code. He just thought he was going to come here and make big events and mock PBC's structure and say Bob Arum's delusional and old man and Wilder, nobody knows him in America. All these games, all that stuff is looking real quiet. What happened to Eddie Hearn on the streets of New York asking people on the streets, random passerbyers, who Wilder is? Why don't you ask them in Texas who Daniel Roman is, Demetrius Andrade? Ask them if they bought tickets to Mikey Garcia versus Jesse Vargas yet. Ask them if they want to see Jake Paul and Gibson or whatever. Man, it's looking bad, bro. Looking real bad. Yeah. So anyway, it sounds horrible. And the idiots, the minions, they run with this stuff. Oh, Charlo's ducking. All this because of Eddie Hearn, who's already proven time and time again that his word can't be trusted in these scenarios with fights that he's trying to facilitate, calling Shelly Finkel, Shirley Winkle, Dinkle. That's what I'm saying. It's one big game. Ha, ha, ha. Good luck with this. Good luck with this program that he got going on. It's looking like it's coming to an end, bro. The U.S. ain't falling for this. The fact that you admitted that you sent an offer but you sent it through Instagram makes you look horrible. Imagine like Bob Arum signing someone all through Instagram, signing them to Top Rank. They signed Josh Taylor. Imagine Bob Arum just coordinate. I can understand you reaching out to Josh Taylor and say, hey, here's my number at the office. You could reach out to someone. I can understand something like that. Reach out to someone, like Josh Taylor and say, hey, you did great in the World Boxing Super Series. Whoom, whoom, whoom. Here's my number. Let's set up a meeting or let's Skype, blah, blah. That you have to usher it into the next phase. But imagine him signing Josh Taylor and Gerald Big Baby Miller all through a DM. Right? That's just not how business is conducted, bro. I'm not even the promotion and all that. I can't cover anybody's fight with a procedure that simple. Just slide in Christina Poncher's DM and say, hey, can I get credentials for this Crawford fight? So that's something as simple as getting credentialed to a fight. I just slide in Bob Arum's DM and say, hey, I need credentials. I need some creds, dude. I need some creds for Shakur Stevenson fight. Bro, what is the point of Top Rank having people in place if all I have to do is just go to Bob Arum's Twitter and just ask him for some credentials? He got people in place to handle stuff like that. You don't go straight to the Man, come on, bro. This is like juvenile stuff. I shouldn't even have to explain it no better. So basically, everything Eddie Hearn said is now null and void regarding this offer. The other thing is how you offering, and the man ain't even beat. Listen, man, I'm about to cook these boys, bro. Which upset is more likely, Triple G versus Camille or Andrade Keeler? Don't know, don't care. I'll just wait and see. Listen, I just went to see Bad Boys 3. I'm the Mike Lowry of this boxing shit. If y'all gonna send super chats, you might as well just send regular stuff because I'm in a certain mode. I'm just straight to business. I'm not playing no games. I'm not answering weird questions. That's just what it is today. I'm just cooking, bro. So, y'all might as well save your money if it's a bunch of what if stuff because I'm just getting straight to the bag because we got stuff to talk about. Anyway, shout out to everybody that super chatted. It's nonsensical. It don't make no sense at all to go through the fighter directly. Like, what part of the game? Like, so let's say Al Heyman had told Fox that Jamal Charlo's next fight is going to be on this particular date. Maybe Charlo, he hasn't discussed it with Charlo. He was doing the back end homework to it. So how's Charlo going to just be like, yo, yeah, I'll take the $7 million through an email, and Al Heyman ultimately has some plans and some say-so and some background information that he's already done and might have his own plans of it. Come on, bro. The desperation and clout chasing is real. Beyond that, Andrade, I thought he fighting January 30th. How you gotta offer to a fight he ain't even got past? Bro, this proves that the fights that Eddie Hearn, by and large, a lot of them that he making ain't about shit. Because that means you overlooking Keeler. You handily expect Andrade to get past it to the point where you, like, not that you did a behind the scenes offer and you got it sewed up, but the fact that you're telling, because Julio Cesar Chavez, they did have a Canelo Triple G fight in place if Canelo won, which he did, and they brought Triple G out. So I get that, but that was all behind the scenes stuff, right? So we've seen that a few times, not always, but a few times. It just, to me, it don't make sense. It don't make sense to go through the fighter in any way. Fighter's job is to manage their brand, train for the fight, make weight, stuff like that, promote the fight in their own right, not facilitate deals. Well, why? Okay, so explain this to me. If Eddie Hearn has the right protocol, why does Charlo have an advisor? Why does he have a team? If all you have to do is go through his DMs and he, just because it's line, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, just because he has a lines only promotion and he's an early young promoter in the game, you want to go through him directly, and you think he's stupid enough to just agree to it without having someone like legalese and look at the contract and stuff, bro. It's just not gonna happen. And Top Rank did the same thing to Danny Garcia. They said, oh, we offered Angel Garcia a Terrence Crawford fight. Why? Listen, that's as good as shit. That's good as shit, bro. Why the fuck, out of all people, would you offer a fight to Angel Garcia? That motherfucker don't even control his temper and shit. I speak the truth. Don't talk about no gosh darn Lucas Matthieu. Talk about Danny. Talk about Danny Ciampa. Why the fuck you going to him? Bro, this is 100% cap. Anybody who's saying this in this 2020, they need to work at Lids because it's cap. Bars. Go get you a job at Lids because that is cap. If you're going through unnecessary, when you know the man you have to go through, Mr. Al Heyman, then you capping, bro. Listen, I know the rules to my house when I was a kid. If I wanted to spend the night at my friend's house for the weekend or 2 days or 1 day, anything, the only people that could authorize that, my mom or my dad. The end. I have one brother and one sister, both older. I can't just go to my older brother, hey, can I spend the night at Tony's house? He can't authorize me to spend the night. He ain't the fucking adult. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Bro, I'll get my ass beat if I just went and packed my shit and went to spend the night at a friend's house and I asked my older brother or older sister and they said, yeah, it's cool. I'll get whooped. I'll get my ass worked. There is no way in my household growing up that I could have just asked the wrong person, bro. The only people that could authorize me to do a field trip, you know, spending the night or anything like that was my mom or dad. The end. So that's like, you know, it's like the school, they have permission slips. Hey, your kid, we want to show this movie in sex ed and it's graphic and has some, you know, sexual innuendos. I can't bring the permission slip to my older brother. I can't bring it to my older sister and they be like, yeah, he watches rated R movies all the time and sign it for me. Bro, that's not how it works. It's a parental guidance consent form, a permission slip. My older brother couldn't do shit and sign that shit off for me. Come on, bro. This man Eddie Hearn trying to make deals with the fighters, and that goes to show you this is part. Then he trying to sucker people, bro. If you sign an Eddie, you should really explore your contract just to make sure everything, all the T's are crossed and shit. Cause he trying to gouge y'all. He trying to get over on y'all. You dumb fighters out there. He trying to get over it. Cause if you trying to go to the fight, you trying to con somebody. Because these guys don't know what the fuck it says in contracts and shit. Some of these motherfuckers ain't even graduated high school. Ain't even got a GED. I got better grades for sure than a lot of these fighters. I did some college. Some of these fighters didn't do this type of shit. So he's just trying, whatever his excuse is, it's like he's trying to take advantage. You don't go through the fighters to facilitate the fights. What's the point of having an advisor or promoter if all you got to do is go through the fighter directly? Man, shout out to that black man, Deontay Wilder, because look at his team. His team told him, obviously, they made a team decision, don't go with DAZN. You know, they're offering you $100 million. I know it sounds like good money. We got a game plan for you. Just keep it pushing. And he listened to his team and his, you know, I'm sure he had some of the final thought and he rocked with it. And ever since it's been rocking. Yo, y'all got to get the like button up. I don't know how long I'm going to be. I could see the stress in Andrade's face. I know he wished he would have signed to Heyman. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Man, this is just sad, bro. It's sad. The clout, I told you, the clout chase. Once again, you notice this is always when fighters don't have an event or a meaningful fight. This is what they got to do. This is what they got to do. I put stuff into perspective on my channel. Y'all got to get these likes up. I put stuff in perspective. Answer this question honestly in your heart and soul. When Errol Spence was in a very good fight, which turned out to be a very good fight, but even on paper, it was a good fight, great fight, with Sean Porter, did you see Errol Spence overly talking about anybody else in the welterweight division? Yes or no? When Errol was, 8 to 10 weeks, the Sean Porter fight had been announced, was he overly talking about Keith Thurman? Was he overly talking about Pacquiao? Was he overly talking about Danny Garcia? Was he all the time talking about Terrence Crawford? Yes or no? From what you've seen. Okay, everyone's saying no. I agree with you. I'm going to double down. When Errol was fighting Mikey Garcia, did you see him talking about Terrence Crawford all the time? Not saying a couple questions, like someone asked him or something, but I'm saying, was he on like, oh, I can't wait to fight Terrence Crawford this year, and Terrence Crawford's coming next, or Danny's going to get it, or man, motherfucker Pacquiao? Was he doing that when he was fighting Mikey Garcia or Sean Porter? Yes or no? Nope, that boy be focused. Exactly. Well, if you voted no, then I agree with you. Because Errol Spence knew he had big fights. He had good opponents that he couldn't overlook. So him and Derek James got in the lab and they had their training camp. He didn't have to bring up the other part. Like at his media day, he don't have to just make it about Keith Thurman. He wanted to fight Keith Thurman. We all know that. But it didn't have to be about a bunch of Keith Thurman. Oh, I want to whoop Keith Thurman's ass and shit. Bro, because he already had a solid guys in that he was facing. Once again, this is becoming the norm, especially with DAZN, where the clout chase is phenomenal. It's just such a huge clout chase. It's a huge clout chase. Ryan Garcia has a media day. Talk about Tank. Why not talk about Fonseca? That's who you're actually fighting. You know? Ryan Garcia media day. Let's talk about Canelo, but not who he's actually going to fight. Let's just blame Charlo and say Charlo was given. I already gave you my thoughts on that, bro. Charlo was given some massive offer that he turned down. And it's sad and it's such a shame. Man, I mean, come on, bro. Andrade's fighting Lucas Keeler. He's fighting next week. I haven't heard much from anybody promotional. Did they even do okay, Ryan Garcia fight. I'm not the smartest brother in the world. Ryan Garcia fights February 14th. And this week he had a media day. What about Demetrius Andrade? What about Tevin Farmer, Jojo Diaz? Did they have media days? Because their fight comes up before Ryan Garcia's fight. Damn, Ego 5,006-0. Bro, I got that Cassidy record. How Ryan Garcia got a media day and his fight's on Valentine's Day, my parents' anniversary, February 14th, and I ain't heard no media day from Andrade. I ain't seen no media day from Tevin. Tevin has to do his own YouTube show, bro, and shout out to him. More fighters should do that. But what I'm saying is that's sad. Why should Tevin Farmer be the only one promoting his upcoming fight when it's a good fight with Jojo Diaz? Why is he taking a back seat to Jake Paul and Jake the Snake or whoever the fuck he fighting? Man, it's looking crazy, bro. Old media, bro, they drowning. Go see Bad Boys 3, though. I enjoyed it. It's looking bad, bro. Like I said, why you want to fight? Everybody knows. Listen to what I'm saying, people. Al Heyman gets called the devil, Black Hitler, Judas, all this weird shit, right? He gets called all these names. So he's the scapegoat and he's the one to listen to me. Oh my God. I'm about to cook these motherfuckers, bro. Listen. I had to put the hoodie on like Bishop because I'm for sure finna catch a body. Because I already got it, motherfucker. I'll hold on to the gun. Listen, watch me catch this body. Al Heyman gets called all them names, Black Hitler and zombie, Nazi, whatever the fuck they be calling him. Cancerous and ruining boxing and starving out all the fights, lawsuits, and Muhammad Ali Act. He get called all that, right? All right. So he's the culprit of all that's wrong in boxing to these other promoters. That's what we've publicly heard them say. But then all of a sudden, other promoters that blamed everything on Heyman for blocking fights, preventing fights, blocking venues, now they don't know who to contact to make fights. That's what you want me to believe? So he's the cancer. This is all at his bequest. But then when Top Rank said they wanted Crawford to fight Danny Garcia, they went through Danny Garcia directly and Angel Garcia. So you're blaming Heyman. He's the one that's ruining everything. But then you're trying to circumvent and negotiate fights without Heyman. You get what I'm saying? Like when PBC did this and Eddie Hearn believed that they did it wrong or lost money or whatever, he blames PBC and Heyman. But then when you want to really fight Charlo, right? Nice new look. Yeah, we just upgrade. I got to upgrade for the fans. Spend some of this money. I got to spend some of it. All money in, but we going to spend a little money and upgrade the setup, so everything is like nice, true to life colors, HD look. I want this to look real HD. Yeah, so anyway, they blame Heyman, and then when it comes time to make the fights, they want to like go outside of Heyman. Bro, Eddie Hearn is G Money. And I know some of y'all may not understand that, but G Money from New Jack City. He's the Alan Payne of promoters. He trying to make side deals. You hear me? You hear me? He G Money. He trying to make a side deal with Scotty Appleton. That's what Hearn is trying to do. He's trying to cut Nino Brown out and make side deals with the fighters directly. Just like G Money, he got tired of seeing Nino Brown shine and like be the man in charge and stuff, and he wanted a piece of that. So G Money tried to make a deal, but unbeknownst to him, he made a deal with a cop, with 5-0, with 12. That's not how business is conducted. DAZN should just do celebrity boxing. It's hot as motherfucker with that hoodie. DAZN should just do celebrity boxing, backyard boxing, and oil boxing. I'm done, bro. So horrible look. Horrible look. You're making fights through Instagram now. Oh, okay. So if a fighter wanted to get on, bro, just stop. I ain't even say nothing else. I'm the kid with the golden voice. I gotta analyze how much breath that I even waste on stuff. I've already chewed this subject up. What? That's not how business is done. Any other questions? Hey, unblock Brian Jacobs or Brian Jackson. He's quoting New Jack City and someone blocked him. Y'all, that's a little bit too sensitive. Bro, they getting blocked for quoting New Jack City. Hey, y'all better stop quoting New Jack. These motherfuckers, shooters is clapping everything. Hey, y'all gotta chill, bro. It's a movie. He said cook ego, bro. I'm fried these motherfuckers. How y'all like it? How y'all like y'all old media? Medium rare, well done, bro. We making the beef well done for y'all. Everybody eats. He said it goes down in the DM. Yeah, get out of here, bro. That's hella funny. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You trying to be too with the times and shit. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. My shooter clapped him and then said, sorry, Brian. But he only put him in timeout, so that's cool. That man said it goes down in the DM. Yeah, man. It's a bad look. And this, if you notice, I keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying this. If you notice, DAZN particularly, a lot Eddie Hearn, but even Golden Boy, DAZN, just say DAZN, because it's all under their umbrella mostly. Notice this one very thing. Fighters is clout chasing, not a good look. You're always going to have some of the back and forth, but these fighters are hungry and they want to fight and they're not getting this. That's what that shows me. That shows me you're not content with what you're getting. I gave you 2 examples. Errol Spence had a phenomenal 2019. You didn't hear him have to overly shout out other fighters' name. He could focus on Mikey. He could focus on Sean Porter. That was a unification, and the other one was 2 undefeated fighters. He could focus on that. He don't have to really channel other anger and stuff because he's satisfied. Maybe when he was calling people out and wasn't getting, people were like sleeping on him, you might have seen more of it. But it goes to show you these fighters can't be happy with who they're fighting, and they're hearing the comments and the commentary of people like, oh, Lucas Keeler, oh, man, you fighting Camilo Sesmeta, and the ones that care, they want to prove themselves, they're getting angry with it because this is who they're getting, who they're getting fights with. There's no way you could be happy and feel you have a great event and you have to just keep mentioning other people during the whole buildup. Beyond that, the DAZN promoters particularly are getting into a point where it's more about who they're not fighting and fights that fell apart that we're hearing about than what they can actually facilitate. We keep hearing, how many failed fights have there been? I don't even want to start, bro, because it's like nonstop. It's just nonstop. How many failed fights have we seen? Amir Khan, Kell Brooks still haven't fought. Jesse Vargas and Jaime Munguia fell apart. Canelo Kovalev the first time fell apart. Canelo Derevchenko fell apart. You know, Dillian White AJ rematch fell apart. Canelo Triple G fell apart. Allegedly, they offered Tevin Farmer or Tank a whole bunch of money to fight Tevin Farmer. That never went anywhere. Allegedly, they offered Charlo $1 million and $7 million, all this stuff. That's not going anywhere, bro. They said Luis Ortiz was, Eddie Hearn is running the same trick over and over. He's literally said Andrade was offered Charlo was offered $7 million for Andrade, right? Luis Ortiz, when Gerald Miller failed a drug test, was offered $7 million, massive money. Bro, Gervonta Tank Davis was offered $7 million for Tevin. Bro, it's like he just keep using the same play. It just looked horrible, bro. It's just what it is. Y'all got to smash the like button. It looked terrible. So everyone got offered $7 million. Okay. Offer more money then. Nobody cares about what you can't do. I'm telling you, I am a realist. I'm not trying to make y'all feelings hurt. Not trying to sound cynical. But in life, nobody gives a fuck. Everybody got their own issues. People dying of terminal illnesses and lost people in the streets. Delonte West looked horrible. He going through mental health and drug abuse, bro. People got real lives. Nobody cares about what you can't do. No one's in America. This ain't the UK, Jack. Ain't nobody finna feel sorry for you. America is a democracy. America is home of new opportunity, land of the free, home of the brave. There's a lot of opportunities. People care about the go-getters, the heroes, the people who come from West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my day. The Will Smith stories. You come from a rough part of the street. Damn, you a number one rapper. You got a number one TV show, Independence Day, Bad Boys. Nobody care about the motherfucker that couldn't do nothing or coulda, shoulda, woulda been this. I mean, sometimes these are like cautionary tales where somebody end up dead or in jail. You can look at their struggles and maybe learn from it. But ultimately, people want to see, people are inspired. People, like, that's why, man, come on, bro. There's some YouTubers, they try to guilt trip you. They want you to feel sympathetic for everything they're going through. Since I've started my YouTube journey and cover boxing, I went through hell and back. I've lost relationships. I've lost sleep. I've had bad shit where I had pneumonia. Bro, I had all types of shit. But you don't hear me just crying to y'all. Because, ultimately no one cares. I'm not saying you can't reveal nothing about what you're going through, but some people do it for sympathy. Everything they want people to feel sorry. I never wanted people to feel sorry for me. Don't feel sorry for me. You know what I'm saying? Unless something really, really going on. And I feel like it's better when you spare people from the melodramatic stuff, because when you really go through something, people will actually feel for it. But if you're going through something every other week, it's kind of hard. You become desensitized to it. It's like watching the news. You like just hear one bad story after another. You just like, fuck, I remember you was sick a long ass time, E. Yeah. I was fucked up, bro. I had a cough that wouldn't go away. I'm like, what the fuck? Such is life. Nah, I wasn't sick in Baltimore. What the fuck? I was straight in Baltimore. My room, y'all seen it. I got the sky view, bro. I was in like, it was like an apartment. Baltimore was cool to me. They treated me good, and I felt good. That was a good trip. But anyway, yeah, Eddie Hearn and Golden, they keep talking about fights that they're not doing. Oh, we offered Charlo massive money, but I don't know who it was. Listen to what De La Hoya said. I don't think it was Charlo, but somebody turned it down. Who the fuck turned it down? Like, bro, come on. Listen, you should be able to say, I called Al Heyman and the motherfucker hung up on me. Al Heyman turned down the fight. We offered massive money. He gave no explanation. But they not saying that. They keep saying, like, bro, it's clout. The clout chasing is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oscar really fixed his lips up and said, I don't think it was Charlo, but somebody turned it down. I don't know who turned it down, but God damn it, it was somebody. I mean, how don't put a name to this shit? Who turned this shit down? Because Tim Smith with PBC said to Eddie Hearn's claim, he said, I don't know who he made the offer to. And then now Eddie Hearn probably got chastised for it. So he comes out and said, oh, I sent it to Charlo directly through email. This man double tapping contracts and shit. Man, what? Listen, if you want to send me beats, send me money, don't do shit through Instagram. What the fuck? I don't conduct none of my business through Instagram. Instagram's something you just go to have fun and shit. Like, I don't conduct no meaningful business through no motherfucking Instagram. Bro, Eddie Hearn got America fucked up, bro. This man sent it through the DM. That's some shit you do to a bitch you trying to holla at. Yeah, girl, I've been double tapping your pictures a long fucking time. What's up with it? You got a man? Like, bro, that's some weird shit. You don't even know who you're talking to. And bro, get Eddie Hearn until he come correct. He gotta go. Get him out of America, bro. I just thought of something. Didn't Eddie Hearn say he talked to Charlo on the phone? Like back in the day. Like I remember he said he been in contact with Mikey Garcia and he was in contact with the Charlos trying to land a deal. Why would you be in someone's DM and you have their phone number? I could have swore, because I remember Charlo was at something for either him or his brother, and he said, yeah, like Eddie Hearn reached out. They want to send an offer, and it just lets me know my brand is popping. Bro, why are you DMing someone you got their number? Man, if y'all got my number, if someone got my number, don't handle business through no Instagram when you got my fucking number, bro. See, I can't respect it. Like even if someone had a problem with me, like if someone had a problem with me and they have my number, that's the last person that should have a problem with me. Because if anybody have a problem with me and you have my number, I'm a man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We could talk. That's the easiest point. That's the bare bones communication. Like, how someone got my number and have a problem? That shouldn't even. It'd be one thing if it's some motherfucker off the street you don't know or something got a problem with you. How you got a problem with me and you got my number? That shit, I don't know. I don't know where y'all from. I'm from somewhere else, bro. My mama told me always go, bro. I don't have no problem with nobody. If I have a problem and I have your number, then we'll see what the next step is. Period. I don't have no problem with anyone that I got their number to. Because if it's a real problem, then like that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't do all this internet shit and all that. I make money on the internet for sure, but I don't do a bunch of internet. You know, motherfuckers be like, oh yeah, fuck new media, ego suck. All right, what else? What else? You know, because I'm not finna go through no internet spiels and shit. And then when I see you at the fights and shit, it ain't nothing. Like, man, come on, bro. I can't. And when situations like that arise, then that tells me what it is, what it really is. Then I pay it no mind. You know what I mean? Because if you've been involved in some real shit, if it's really a problem, like if it's really bad, it don't matter where you at, you know? If there's really funk, then it's really funk. Like, it don't matter. You could be at a restaurant. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Some people, that's why, I don't know, man. Whatever. This man slid in a guy's DM. The desperation and thirst. Get Eddie Hearn some electrolytes, bro. The thirst is real. Hey girl, are you thirsty? Oh, bro, this man is thirsty. He said, and then this is the Eddie Hearn technology or trickery or whatever. Smash the like button, man. Come on, smash the like button. Let me get some water. Can I get some? Can I drink some? Listen. He said AJ fell off. Fact. Ain't nobody even worried about. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why the thirst is getting real. He said, get that man a Sprite so he can obey his thirst. I'm done. Y'all fools. Y'all crazy. But listen. This is just insane. I feel like I'm even wasting breath. I'm about to get off. I feel like I'm wasting my breath. Um, it's just too many questions. Andrade is fighting somebody. So how you sent a deal and we don't even know what happens to that fight? That's how you know it's a weak ass fight, bro. Because how are you staging another fight? What if Andrade wins but he looks bad? So he's just supposed to, like, bro, this is Eddie Hearn's same play that he keep running over and over and over again to try to establish relevance, to try to distract. They only listen to my Ego Valley video. They only here to cause distractions. So what if Andrade got knocked down once and won a split decision? Why the fuck would Charlo go over there, especially if that's what happened in his fight? We don't know. We just seen J-Rock, right, lose to somebody he wasn't even supposed to lose to. We seen Joshua lose to someone. Why the fuck, if you have a fight signed for January 30th and you're making it like the YouTubers are the star of the show, which is another issue, why would Andrade be sending offers, or why would you be sending offers on behalf of Andrade that you feel are rightful for May, and he ain't even got past that person? Even if he gets past him, is boxing nowadays, it's not just about getting past him. You got to look proper. You know, you got to look like you're supposed to be here. Andrade is fighting a guy that nobody thinks should be fucking with him. So if that guy puts up a better fight and it's a lackluster performance, that would change the dichotomy, or the offer may be changing if Andrade didn't look good. You get what I'm saying? Man, he need to come to Showtime now because he just got knocked down in his last fight and didn't look so good. You see what I'm saying? Like, why would you make an offer without even knowing how he's going to look? It just sounds stupid. This is the type of games that Eddie Hearn keep playing. UK, y'all can buy this shit if you want. I know in my heart, without a shadow of a doubt, it was Eddie Hearn, Barry Hearn, Rematch Room that put the Wilder fight with Joshua and ruined it. It is 1,000% them. No other culprit, not Shelly Finkel, Al Heyman. It is them, because it's the same behavior. They want Wilder, like, all of a sudden Joshua is vivacious and, you know, starving for the Wilder fight, when he's admitting in the same breath that Wilder is involved in a trilogy. And now he hopes to break up the trilogy. These dudes are clout chasing like I have never seen. Next level clout chasing, bro. It is insane. So you wait for all of 2018, Wilder was like basically stalking you on some Cape Fear, Cannon Briggs shit. You didn't want no smoke. You wouldn't even let him in the ring. Now after you get whooped by Andy Ruiz and get your belts back in a bad performance, and then immediately after the Ruiz 2 fight, you say you're not chasing Wilder because last time you did that it was bad. You'll wait and see what happens. Now that Tyson Fury has formally been announced with Wilder, they have a date, they have a venue, they even did a press conference. Bob Arum, Wilder, they all said that there's supposed to be a trilogy involved. Oh, now you want to have a meeting to fight Wilder? Man, get them out of here. Leave America, please, please, for your own sake, because it's not getting you anywhere with these games, bro. This looks bad. Now you want to fight Wilder? Oh, okay. So the whole time you could have fought Wilder, and I have a mandatory, and then Povetkin. Now you had to fight Povetkin. Now to make that even more fucked up, and remember where you're getting these points from, because I run boxing. I make all the hot points. Y'all know what it is. This shit makes too much sense. 2018, conveniently, when Wilder and Shelly Finkel did an interview, or Shelly Finkel on behalf of Wilder did an interview with ESPN, said, we accept, we'll come to the UK, we'll take a flat fee, we'll take your bullshit offer, and we coming to see you. All of a sudden, the WBA came out and sent out a press release, said, nope, you took too long. Now you have 24 hours. Joshua has 24 hours to fight Povetkin, or he'll be stripped. Who remembers that? And we're like, what? Huh? Remember in Smokey on Friday when he was like, huh? Who remembers that? When Wilder, they were arguing. See, I knew my man Cursor would. They were arguing, negotiating back and forth, not sending contracts and dates and all these games. And then when it got cracking and Wilder talked to ESPN, they called the final bluff. And then the WBA must have got phoned by Eddie Hearn, phone a friend. And all of a sudden, they ordered AJ to announce the Povetkin fight within 24 hours, have a signed contract. And it actually took weeks for the press conference, and it wasn't 24 hours. Now Joshua is on record saying he would hate to lose one of his belts, but he's willing to lose one of his belts because he knows he can get it back, meaning he's willing to risk getting stripped instead of fighting his mandatory. Why weren't you willing to get stripped? And on top of that, he's done interviews since losing to Ruiz, and he say, oh, it's not about the belts. I'm a man. I have a prison mindset, and it's not about belts with me. A belt does not make me. Bro, they did a complete 180. He said it's not about belts. Belt doesn't define me. I'm a man. Now he's willing to get stripped of a belt. You could have got stripped and not fought fucking Povetkin. And they said Wembley was not available. And then they fought Povetkin in Wembley. Bro, get them out of here. They have to go. That was the man fans' number one argument. Exactly, bro. They said AJ got 4 belts, and he the belt god, and he can belt to tune, all this stupid shit. So if you was willing to get stripped of a belt this whole time and the belts doesn't define you, then why haven't you fought Wilder? Why'd you fight Povetkin? Bro, they do not know what they're doing at the highest level. Maybe the fame came too much and too quick, but in America, all these games ain't working. It's just not. I can't be no more clear cut than this. I don't give a fuck who's mad. It's what it is. I can't be any more sincere than what I'm saying. You were willing to get stripped of a belt, basically. But you weren't in 2018. You want to throw a curveball to the Wilder Fury trilogy when people have already forgotten about you because you lost to Ruiz and they weren't impressed with your last performance. Now you want to throw a curveball. Bro, this is what happens. Tables turn. That's like, okay, imagine this is the dumb shit that Eddie Hearn and AJ have done overplaying their hand. It's like me. I'm going to give y'all an analogy. I'm the king of this. That's like me playing with a girl and she keeps telling me what she needs. Oh, I want a stable relationship. I really like you. I really like you, ego. I really like you. And I'm like, don't give a fuck. And I'm just playing around with her and like treating her like a trinket, right? And I really like her, but I don't want to commit to her. And she's like, we should really settle down. I want to be your girl. I'll cook for you. I really like you. I really like you, ego. And I'm still toying with her, stringing her along, not really committing. And she's basically asking me out and shit. And I don't want to commit to her. And then we're just, casually dating. And then when she casually dates another motherfucker and actually falls for him, and he's giving her what the fuck she wants, which is a committed relationship, and then she posts on her Instagram, since Eddie Hearn likes Instagram, I'll use that for this analogy, and she posts that she's in a successful relationship, and then she's engaged in this